afternoon to everyone. I'm Sam from SINGSA, the Singapore Queer Straight Alliance. And
I'm Jean from the same place as it is.
And then manning the table is Jennifer, also from SINGSA. And there's also Kelly. Where's Kelly? Kelly there. Yeah, we are the four core members of SINGSA. And we have just, today is the day we launched SINGSA, which is not a new drink, but it's actually the acronym for the Singapore Queer Straight Alliance. Okay, so before we proceed with today's event, I'll just go through with you what SINGSA is all about. Okay, this is not a lecture, so yeah, this is actually just a summary of what SINGSA is about. So I will just read to you what SINGSA is all about. So SINGSA's mission is to bridge gaps between queer and straight people, thereby contributing to the creation of a harmonious, compassionate Singaporean society where there is substantive equality regardless of individual differences such as gender identity and sexual orientation. Okay, so initially we all thought of a gay-straight alliance, like what most universities have overseas, especially in the West, have thought of. But the word gay would be too confining to the homosexual people. Yeah, we have to incorporate and accommodate people who self-identify as bisexual or pansexual or other sexual. And we also have to accommodate people who identify as a man or identify as a woman. That's gender identity. So under the umbrella of queer, we accommodate the G, the L, the B, the TT, which is the transgender, the transvestite, the transsexual, and the QQ, the queer and the questioning. And yes, that's a mouthful. And we just provide a platform for everyone to engage in meaningful communication, discussions, and interactions with one another. Straight people included too. So we have three main objectives. First, we provide an open, inclusive platform where queer and straight persons can engage in meaningful communication. By platforms, we refer to platforms as whether it be virtual or platforms such as this platform, face-to-face, where there will be queer people and straight people are able to ask questions, query each other, and and get to interact and find out more. It's a chance for us to deconstruct, dismantle all our predispositions, our previous biases or deep-seated misconceptions and even homophobia or hatred, especially for straight people, our ignorance. And I'm sure some queer people are also ignorant of straight people. They just say, I don't have anything to do with straight men or straight women, who cares? Yeah. So, is it, Jean?
Yeah. I mean, between Sam and me, when we communicate, I'm like, actually you're straight. Then, sometimes, through on email, then you actually you're gay. These are one of the
and sometimes very frustrating when we have your sexuality being questioned. And for me, not only my sexuality being questioned, my ethnicity is also being questioned. Are you Chinese? Do you speak Chinese? Or it's actually Mandarin? And so that actually irritates me, and it actually makes me question myself, and I feel my esteem is being threatened, and I feel sad. I can't sleep at night. Yeah. So this forum is basically to address gender identity and sexual orientation. Okay, number two, the second objective I have is to promote substantive equality regardless of individual differences such as gender identity or sexual orientation. We came up with the term substantive equality to encompass the equal opportunity and equal treatment. We may have a society where we have equal treatment. We treat everyone the same. Regardless of who you are, we treat you the same. But that unfortunately, is not enough. We need to give them equal opportunity too. Like, for example, are you going to employ a paraplegic, for example? There are some people who actually discriminate against pregnant women. So, for us, we will address issues that concern gender identity and sexual orientation. And I'm sure there are a lot of homophobic environments when you say, hey, this is a gay man, we better not hire him. And say, oh, he's gay, better put him in communications. Yeah. So these are the stereotypes that are being perpetuated. And we are here to address them. We are here to bring them out into the spotlight. Because these are the things that are very subtle and the things that we take for granted. We let these stereotypes prevail and be sustained. So SingSA is here to discuss these things, make society sensitized and sensitive to these issues. Objective number three, we intend to raise awareness on gender or sexuality-based discrimination, harassment and violence. Yeah. By this, we mean that, let's say there's a homophobic speech being published or broadcast or written in the press. SingSA is there to rebut. We are with PLU, people like us, we are with Sayoni, and we are with, we're with you. To provide the education, the counter arguments, the reason to combat, to address discrimination, harassment, and hopefully we'll never ever have violence. And thankfully, do we have any violence? Maybe police brutality in Singapore, but violence?
Not sure, maybe.
Yeah, gender-based violence.
Once a while.
Yeah, but we'll delve into that issue later because I understand I have some, know some friends and their friends have actually beaten up a transsexual, but unfortunately we won't be discussing that today as we'll be concentrating on homophobic speech. Yeah. Okay, so this event from Fact to Friend brought to you by SingSA deals with the remarks and the outbursts that are of the homophobic nature. And we, SingSA, have actually compiled, don't question our methodology, we have actually compiled and categorized these homophobic outbursts and speeches and remarks into different categories so that we can actually see the gravity or see the light-hearted side of it. Okay, so now let's begin. Yeah.
At the same time, you're welcome to give us extras.
Yes.
So,
We'll be collecting them.
We will try, make sure that you're not getting cash.
Yes. Okay, this is actually an interactive forum, right? Yeah. I guess to start the ball rolling, I would like to ask Jean. I want to put Jean in the spotlight. Okay, the first category we have collected and we categorize them petty insults and name calling. So Jean, what are the insults that you have actually heard people saying to other queer people? Like for example, gay men, for example. Yeah. So what are the things that you have heard? People have heard.
Gay men saying insults or at gay men.
People have heard gay men.
I think the most common is aqua,
Yeah.
It means like sissy, or faggot. I think faggot is quite commonly used. I mean, especially online, you can see men doing that. Or you will say gay. It is meant to be like, But usually I'll respond and say, oh, I didn't know you would feel so happy today. Every time they say gay, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and what about queer women? Gay women.
We don't exist.
So, there's no such thing as lesbians, right? They're just mythological creatures.
I think it depends on who you talk to.
Yeah.
Well, like, if you talk to gay men, they will like, what are lesbians?